Learning how to set and retrieve an anchor is a skill that every boater should have. In this short video, we'll cover the essential basics of anchoring. Firstly, determine the depth of the water where you want to anchor. The depth of water will determine how much chain and rope you need to pay out. You'll be looking to put down at least 4 times the depth of the water in chain, or 6 times the depth in chain and rope. In this example, we're using chain and rope. For example, where the depth of water is 5 meters, you'll need to put down 6 times the depth in chain and rope. So 6 times 5 meters equals 30 meters of chain and rope. Establish which direction the wind and tide are coming from and which is the strongest. Head the boat into the strongest element and bring it to a stop. While stationary, lower the anchor onto the seabed. Then continue to lower the chain while the boat drifts back. In light conditions, you may need to reverse slowly. This is so the chain is laid flat and not in a big pile. You want to ensure you have at least 10 meters of chain on the seabed, as the weight of the chain holds the boat in place. When you've let out enough chain and rope, apply a small amount of astern to set the anchor in the seabed and check holding. Secure it to a bow cleat or other strong point. To ensure the anchor is not dragging, line up 2 landmarks with your boat. So long as these landmarks stay in line, you'll know you're not moving. Alternatively, you can use an anchor alarm on the GPS or app. Another way to check is to monitor the depth of the water with your echo sounder. Retrieving the anchor. If you have an electric windlass, then start the engine before use, as electric winches use a lot of power. Gently motor ahead in the direction of the chain to take the strain off the winch. Start to raise the anchor, checking that there is not too much load on the winch. If the load is too much, gently motor forward. When aboard, stow the anchor and turn off the windlass. What to do if the anchor is stuck? You may find that your anchor gets stuck occasionally. The good news is that freeing it is usually straightforward. Often, a direct pull-up above the anchor will free it. If this doesn't work, motor ahead gently, ensuring the chain is secured. This should pull the anchor out at the opposite angle and direction that it went in. Summary. Head your boat in the direction of the strongest element. Lower the anchor to the seabed while stationary. Continue to lay the anchor while drifting or motoring astern. Use at least 4 times the depth of water in chain and 6 times the depth of water in chain and rope. Ensure there are 10 meters of chain on the seabed. Apply astern to set the anchor and check holding. Use slow, controlled movements. Check that you're not dragging your anchor. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Don't forget to check out our other helpful boating basics video guides.